buns, good morning to you. We are running late this morning. We gotta get along, be a part of the get along gang for real, and get on to this job. Okay, so I hope everyone had a good night's sleep. You got home, work, or to your destination of choice, safe and sound in one piece, with no hassle, fuss, trouble, problems, or misunderstandings. Yesterday, perhaps even this morning. No meet and greets. I am truly. I don't know. The alarm went off at the first alarm went off, and it just seemed like it went off so fast. Like, you know how you feel like I just went to sleep. Like, remember, because the past couple of weeks I had not been really getting any really good sleep, right? Been getting some like wink shut eye, some cat winks here and there, you know, little nap here and there, you know, as for sleep. So last night I was like, come on. So the first alarm I didn't get up. The second alarm went off. I was like, okay. And I laid there. For about another 4 or 5 minutes before I got up and moved. And so hence of why I've been running late, huh? So we gotta get on. Oh shit. I almost said some things. I almost said, I don't know what that was in the back of the road back there. I don't know if that was plastic. I don't know if that was road debris or from a vehicle. I have no freaking idea, but it's in the middle of the street. And unfortunately, I wasn't trying to hit it. And you see from like here, from the back, can you look? Ain't no lights back there. They have not come to change the street light back there, which they need to. So, I couldn't see it until I was almost on it. And that's too much. I don't know exactly what it is this early in the morning. We definitely got to get on the toll and make it do what it do, because we ain't got time to play. We about 10 minutes behind. That means we got to go straight in. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Straight in. No garage. We do garage later. But the garage won't be right away. Okay, let's see. Exxon's still holding at 175. Shell's still holding at 189. But, yeah, I don't know. I just felt like if I just laid down and went to sleep, which I know I hadn't. Like, I went to sleep. I'm not too sure what time it was. Because I didn't look at the time. Last time I looked at the time, it was like 8 something. But I know I was up watching my shows. Like, I caught up with Married at First Sight. Bennett is too funny for me. He is so funny. Him and Amelia, I love their relationship. They're just really funny. And or like Miles and Karen, they kind of getting, you know, on track of being close. And I'm glad that she took him to the I forgot what kind of class it was. It was like more like an intense private class that they went to, or to where it's a connection to where she could give him a massage. Like they were on the mat. I think it's a tie, because the instructor was trying to tell her how through touch you can be intimate and close with the person. So she did, like, they started at the feet, and sorry y'all, my eye is watering, allergies. But they start at the feet, and then they work their way up. And Miles was like, he was all like tingly and giddy all over. And when they were at first, when the instructor told her take off his socks, he was nervous. He was like, well, afterwards, he was like, yeah. He said, I didn't know how, if I had ash behind my on my ankles or whatever. And I was like, as soon as the instructor was saying take off his socks, I said when I was looking, the camera showed his face. It looked like he was like, I ain't put no lotion on my feet or something. And it was funny when he said it at the end after the massage was over with, that he was like, he didn't know how ashy his ankles and stuff were. And I was cracking up laughing from that. And Woody and his wife, they are too cute. They really are too cute. They are a beautiful couple. So I hope that, everybody works out. I really do. I forgot the last couple's their names, but overall, it was a good show last night that I caught up on, episode 10. So, caught up on that. I caught up on the have and have-nots. Episode 15. So I'm all caught up to that point. And I don't... Let me see what else. I had to get in where I fit in, so y'all won't have to excuse me. The truck behind me. I didn't cut him off, but it was still enough room between me and the vehicle where and everything. But still, even if you're not cutting someone off and you have enough room to get over, sometimes people still feel like, oh, you just got over in front of me at the last minute. You just were like, well, you were actually like 2 car lengths behind. So I just scooted on in. So, this is where we're going this morning. Like I was saying, I caught up with the have and have-nots, and Benny was really, really, really trying to find out if old boy was Candace's father, the one who raped Hannah when she was a teen, and he really is, but Candace had Mitch doctor up some stuff to throw Benny off so he wouldn't think, wouldn't try to go after him and try to hurt him. Because, rightfully so, he feels a type of way like, you raped my mom when she was a teen. My sister was the result of that. And so that's the reason that he's very much upset. But Candace and Hannah, are really not answering his questions and won't really tell him. So Candace told Mitch to, get some information, doctor it up, and throw Benny off the trail, right? And that's what Mitch did. So when he actually came over to the house while Candace was leaving and her and Benny were leaving, and he was looking for Hannah, and Benny was like, she's not here. And he wanted to talk to Candace for a minute. Benny was like, for what? Wait a minute, what's going on? What's this got to do with you? Because Candace was like, well, yeah, and me. And I don't know why, Benny ain't putting this together, but I understand Benny didn't write this script. Tyler. Okay, Tyler, who's playing Benny, is not the Tyler who wrote the script. Put it that way. So, with that being said, You know, the script is leading to where, you know, Benny is still left in the dark. He really doesn't know what's going on. And for him to drop it and leave it alone. And Hannah wants them out of her house because they kept Jim's money. Jim Cryer kept his money. Didn't give it back to him. Well, I take it back. I think she gave it back 83 cents. She gave back 83 cents of the 8 mil. That was so funny. So, the rest of it, she was like, peace on it. And, so Jim won't get to see his money because Mitch also took care of that, of threatening him, because, Mitch and Catherine's son, Wyatt, actually stabbed and tried to kill Mitch's uncle. Now, their grandmother is in jail. It's a whole thing like that's going on. The grandma's in jail or been arrested, right? I think for drunk driving or driving under influence or something like that, right? And what was it? Mitch got 75 grand out of Jim and Catherine, and 50 of it he told his uncle was from Jim and Catherine, and 25 of it was supposed to have been the interest from Benny, because Benny was supposed to, you know, he never spent the money that he got a loan from him from, and Mitch had told him, don't go to my family and don't get a loan from them, and Benny wanted to do it anyway. Well, when everything that went down, Benny never used the money, so he tried to give the money back to him. They was like, okay, you gave us back the money, but you still owe us interest. And so they were telling Benny they were going to actually hurt or kill him if he didn't give up that interest. Mitch figured out a way to get the interest because he didn't have another way of getting it. And Hannah decided to ask Catherine at the last minute, you know, after she found everything out, if she could use the interest off of the 8 mil, because the 8 mil was actually in Benny and Hannah's joint account that Candace had ended up putting there. But she didn't know that when she asked for Benny's account information, that it was a joint account. So Benny couldn't move or take the money out without his mom. So when Hannah found out all about it, she was like, no, you're getting back this money. I'm not making, I'm not sitting here doing anything with this dirty money, devil's money, and this, that, and the third. Long story short, after everything's been smoothed out, settled out, and everything, Hannah told them that they couldn't stay there because she wasn't about to go through the foolishness again. Benny had got stabbed. Jim done sent somebody over there and they stabbed up Benny on the porch and everything. And if you haven't watched the last season, then you ain't gonna catch up. Basically, you need to watch from the beginning, because right now they're on season 7, right? You need to watch from season 1 and catch on up to this flow up, okay? And she just basically told him to get out, so they end up going to a hotel that cost $300 a night. And Benny was like, that's a lot of money, I'm not paying that. And Candace was paying it because she was like, let me just, have fun and splurge a little bit. And he was like, we need to go to another hotel. He was like, $300 a night, we need to go to another hotel. So they ended up staying there where Candace wanted to stay, and they were fine with it. Just so she can figure out how she can leave out of town, because they removed her from her flight. And that was with, what's his name that actually did that? Golly, his name is on the tip of my tongue, but I cannot think of it right now. He ended up making arrangements to where Candace was put on the no-flight zone list, so she couldn't move around. He's trying to get her back to the president because he knows that the president misses her and she misses him. They love each other, like each other, and he just figures it'll be better if they were together. And so he's trying to make it to where she has no choice but to come and see the president. And so that's the little love interest that's there. Now, Veronica, her and David, baby. Oh, I see a sea of reds. I see a sea of reds. What's going on for the sea of reds? And when I say sea of reds, I mean these brake lights, baby. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I just look. I see a sea of red. I don't know why I'm looking at a sea of red. I kid you not. I have 11 minutes. No, I'm sorry. I have, 11 minutes to try to make it in, go straight in. And I'm in a sea of reds. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm in a sea of red. Like, I don't understand. I don't need to be in a sea of red. I got 11 minutes to make some moves. I mean, to move it. Now I'm down to 9. I thought it was 11. I'm down to 9 minutes. I don't need to see a red. What's going on? Oh, are they kidding me? Okay, we can't even get on from here. We can't even get on from here. We have to merge over, and I have to go in. Go in through different direction to go in downtown. I'm not too sure what happened on the freeway that I normally get on. They done cut it off. They got, police on the freeway entrance part. So I don't know what's going on there. So I just got to take a different direction and get in where I fit in and make it work with money. That's how that goes. And just take a different street. But I think we still should be able to mosey along, and still make it work. At least we're going to try to make it work. We're going to try to make it work. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Veronica and David. Veronica is hot to trot right now. And she being a cougar. She all over her new maid or personal assistant's husband that came to clean the pool. But she doesn't know that it's all a setup because they trying to take her for everything she got. Now, David and I already tried to choke her out in the pool. Because she still been trying to kill him and blow him up. And he got, burned all over his back and stuff from the vehicle that she had bombed. And right now, David ain't playing no games with her. And he tired of her. They divorced and everything. So he was like, it's no holds barred. I ain't got nothing to lose. He's basically looking at her like, I don't have no love for you anymore. So, with that in mind, they just really on polar opposite ends of each other and don't want to be bothered. And, that's all I can remember right now when it comes to the have and have-nots. We already talked about Married at First Sight. Yesterday I did make a video. I didn't make a video coming home. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what it is, but it fell out the case. And the case is on the ground. So y'all are up close and personal right now. And we're gonna try to make this work. I'll get the case when I park. Boy, them in these big body car trucks, baby. But okay. Let me park and get this case cover. Y'all hold on. Okay, we made it in. So let me run to this building, clock in and do what I gotta do. You see my eyes are watering and everything. So I will be back and I'll discuss the rest of the stuff. So hold on. Hold your horses. Bye. Hold on. Not bye, but hold on. Alright, hun buns. Back. Had to wait till my supervisor got in. I had to put in for my days for next month. You can go ahead and have my colonoscopy next month, the middle of next month. So the good thing is I picked a Monday instead of a Tuesday. All their Fridays were booked. I was like, if it was on a Friday, that would be even better. You know, that way I don't have to worry about anything, have the weekend, smooth it out, whatever. But no. So that gives me, you know, the weekend, prep myself and all that stuff. And go ahead and have the procedure on that Monday that I confirmed in my appointment for yesterday. And get that done out the way. You know, the gastrologist, he was like, you know, he's like, you're a healthy girl. I'm looking like, is he saying that because I'm, you know, thickums? Or was he just saying, like, in general, you're a healthy girl? I was like, I hope so. Meaning that my health is good. And you won't find nothing, and my colon is good. But I did say, and that I was going to switch over to being full vegan. So, wish me luck. As of the middle of next month, we're going to try to go full vegan, from vegetarian to full vegan. And work our way from there, baby, and see how it goes, how it works. And mows along, if not, well, I'm not going to say if not. I still keep more along the plant-based, but I still fall victim of potatoes, bread, you know, certain things that you still be like, oh my gosh. And I haven't fully let go. Things that like to stick and hold to you, honey. So, you know, certain things I'm going to have to cut back on and everything and be good to go with. You know, I've already started cutting back on my sugar. I've started cutting back on my sodas. I've started cutting back on like chips and snacks and stuff, right? So I just have to fully just stay on it and complete it, because the longer that you go without it, the more that you can just be like, okay, no, I don't want it. Because by the time you come around to eating it, if you haven't eaten it for a while, it tastes either salty, it's all outdoors, and you'll be like, what do I want this? Or it'll taste so sweet and nasty, so you'd be like, what do I want to eat this? You know, because your taste buds will change when you don't have it. And all this little, you know, I can't do anything over here because, you know, I got that swelling from, let me see, all this is swollen up from that stone that's in my gland. And I read up on that the other day, like, you know, apparently, like, I guess certain ENTs, like your ears, nose, and throat doctors know how to numb your saliva ducts, and in order to have them dilate, and then you should be able to get the stone out. But I don't know, like, I'm gonna have to, when I go see the ENT on Monday, I'm gonna have to ask them about the stuff that I read up on, because they were saying sometimes when it's swollen it can be an infection or it can be a tumor, and so they usually have to send you for an ultrasound and all that, right? So I'm going to see exactly if it's not an infection, it's not a tumor. I really want to know if, how complicated is the procedure, because he's talking about removing my saliva gland, and I read that we have 3 pairs. I'm pointing up 2 fingers. 3 pairs of saliva glands. That's underneath. A pair is underneath your tongue. You have a pair that's by your back by your ear. Where is the? I forgot where the 3rd pair is, or is it 2 behind by your ears and 1 is underneath the tongue? Don't make me lie to you, y'all. I just remember reading that we have 3 pairs. Okay. So I need to ask him more in depth. Why is it to remove it better than just trying to dilate the saliva ducts that are underneath your tongue and try to get it out? And I don't know, maybe it's not in the saliva gland that's underneath my tongues. I mean, when I'm saying tongues, like I have multiple underneath my tongue, or if it's more or less the saliva gland that's by my ear. I don't know. So that's something I'll have to ask on Monday. It's Monday. I think it's Monday. Then I see my doctor on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. I'm getting all this stuff mixed up. I'm trying to keep it all in my head, but some of these dates be going like so quick, fast, in a hurry that you can't keep up with them, baby. I don't know what to say. It's like the road runner right now. It's like, vroom. You'd be like, did he just say me? And when I say he, I mean the days. I don't know, he, she, maybe, whoever. But, yeah. These days are doing the road runner, baby. So, I'm going to go on back in this building. I had to come and move my car and put it in the garage. And, I just have to go from there. I was thinking about breakfast this morning, but I was like, I'm really not hungry. I just eat the plum I have on, and leave it at that. I was thinking about going to either soul food vegan today, and maybe try their soul food platter, or I might try their mushroom po' boy, or I might try their jackfruit ribs. I don't really know, but hence the word. It's called vegan. I mean, soul food vegan. Okay, so there's no meat involved. Just in case I'm like, what? Why they call it? It's just the illusion in your food looking like what you're used to. It's transition, y'all. Get into it. Expand your mind. Because my mom sure asked me. She said, well, baby, what's that mean when you say you're going to go full vegan? Because I was telling about, certain, things that are soy. I kind of stay away from as much soy as possible, because it leaves me swollen. I feel like real hot and sweaty. And it's just not a good reaction from me. And so when I was told I was going full vegan, she said, well, what's that mean? Like, you're just only going to buy organic? And I said, well, that's part of it, Mama, but I already buy organic. I said, no, meaning I must give up the dairy products. And my dairy products are basically ranch and sour cream. That's about as far as it, and some cheese. That's about as far as it goes for dairy for me. And I said, but I have vegan cheese at home. I know how to get stuff with no cheese on it. I'm good with that. And I told her, As for the ranch, like I said, diet, follow your heart, make a good ranch. You can't, not all restaurants have that while you're out, so that just means I won't have to just get like honey mustard or Italian dressing and call it a day, if I'm out and I'm not at home. As for the sour cream, like I told my mom, I really don't eat sour cream all the time, so it's not like I'm gonna be just dying because I don't have it. I told her, the vegan places that I do go that have a sour cream, I don't know if they make it themselves or if it's something you can buy in the store. If so, I just know most vegan sour creams are made with soy or tofu or something like that. So I need to find one that doesn't. Because like I said, I try to stay away from soy as much as possible. And then I told her, for eggs, it's just eggs. It's made from mukbangs, which are basically your bean sprouts. So, which is still a soybean, but I'll just work from there. Cut back where I have to cut back. Do what I gotta do. Shake where I gotta shake. And on about my business. But yeah, once I'm fully cleaned out and there's nothing left in me, I am, kid you not, I am going to give up. Going from vegetarian to straight on full vegan and work from there. So, alright y'all, let me get in this building and be good with it, and I will talk to you guys later. Oh, before I forget, thank you for commuting with me this morning. I'm so sorry that I did not say that before. I was like, thank you, bye. So hopefully that you guys have a great day, an awesome day, a beautiful day, a blessed day. And you got home, work, or your destination of choice, safe and sound in one piece. No hassle, fuss, trouble, problems, and misunderstandings, honey. No meet and greets. No meet and greets, babies. So on that note, I can truly say, I'll talk to you guys.